All right, we're continuing to work on character traits, and we're looking at September 16th today. And character analysis is looking at what a character says, what a character feels, how a character acts, or how a character behaves. So we're going to look at those kind of qualities, those kind of characteristics in our text today. Let's look at our questions. Which trait best describes the snake? So we're going to really need to focus on what the snake says, does, feels, acts. Which line from the text shows that the snake does not make careful decisions? Well, that kind of gives us a clue to what maybe to look for in number 1. Which trait best describes the mother bird? And why was the mother bird dishonest with the snake? That's got my interest right there. A fierce snake slithered through the grass seeking his prey. Now, I know prey means his meal. A small mouse or maybe even a bird egg would hit the spot. As the snake dreamed of his meal, a small mother bird jumped in front of him. The snake flicked his tongue, demanding the mother bird lead him to her nest. "Mr. Snake, my nest was blown away in the storm. Let me lead you to a hay pile where many mice like to sleep." The snake felt his stomach grumble and quickly agreed. The little bird led the snake to a wide open field with no grass to hide in. The snake quickly became a target for the hawks flying overhead. "You tricked me," called Mr. Snake as the mother bird fluttered away. All right, so let's look to see. Which trait best describes the snake? Childish? I mean, he didn't act like a child in that. Impatient? Well, foolish. Let me see. Which one do you think it might be? Based on what was up here in the text. Well, I know I can eliminate childish because I don't think that's right. Was he impatient? Let's go back and look and see. "Mr. Snake, my nest was blown away in the storm. Let me lead you to a hay pile where many mice like to sleep." The snake felt his stomach grumble and quickly agreed. Impatient or foolish? That's pretty too good. Let's see if I need to read a little bit more. The snake felt his stomach grumble and quickly agree. The little bird led the snake to a wide open field. With no tall grass to hide in, the snake quickly became a target. Well, if he was able to be led, I'm going to go not so much impatient. I'm going to go foolish. Which line from the text shows that the snake does not make careful decisions? The snake flicked his tongue, demanding the mother bird lead. Well, that doesn't tell me anything about that. The snake felt his stomach grumble and quickly agreed. That's a possibility. The little bird led him to a wide open field. Well, that leads to being out in the wide open field is what made him a target. So we're going to go with C. Then you're going to do 3 and 4 on your own. We're going to still continue with our skill, character analysis. We're going to be looking at our sentences first. Which word best describes how Ginger is most likely feeling about making friends? So we're going to pay attention to how does she feel about making friends. Which sentence from the text shows the reader that Ginger is embarrassed by her family's behavior? Okay, so embarrassed by her family's behavior. So we're going to pay attention to that. Which word best describes how Ginger's mother is probably feeling? So we're going to pay attention to how does she feel. And which word from the passage shows the reader that Ginger is enthusiastic? Okay, so I know what enthusiastic means about making new friends. All right, so I need to pay attention to Ginger and her mother really closely. All right, Ginger's eyes bounced around as she entered the bookstore. This week they were having a girl power camp, and today was her first day. As she excitedly scanned the room looking for new friends, she realized her little brother was already pulling books off the shelves. Her little sister was screaming, and her mother was fumbling with the keys and diaper bag. Her face flushed as she realized her crazy family was making a terrible first impression. All right, so let's see. What word best describes how Ginger is most likely feeling about making new friends? Her eyes bounced around as she entered the bookstore. This week they were having girl power camp, and today was her first day. As she excitedly, okay, so let's look to see. Uninterested, hopeful, cautious. Well, she wouldn't go if she was uninterested, I think. Hopeful, that's a possibility. Cautious, was she careful? Was she shy? Was she looking around? I didn't see any of that, because I see bounced and I see excitedly. So I'm going to go with hopeful. Which sentence from the text shows the reader that Ginger is embarrassed by her family's behavior? Well, that was towards the bottom. Her face flushed as she realized her crazy family was making a terrible first impression. All right, Ginger's eyes bounced around as she entered the bookstore. Well, that doesn't show that she is embarrassed. As she excitedly scanned the room looking for new friends, she realized her little brother was already pulling books off the shelves. That's a possibility. That would be a little bit embarrassing. Her face flushed as she realized her crazy family was making a terrible first impression. All right, so Ginger, what sentence shows? So shows means, is there something physically that she is showing her embarrassment? Well, when your face flushes and gets all embarrassed, so I'm going to go ahead and eliminate B, and I'm going to do C. And then you're going to complete 3 and 4. Thank you.